Okita Soji is a boss in Nioh 3 who requires unusual tactics to defeat, as he is extremely fast. First, to unlock this boss, you must complete the Peerless Katana quest. At the end of this quest, you will receive the Mibu Temple key. After that, you will have access to Mibu Temple, and it is here in this building that you will find Okita Soji. I will briefly describe my build for the battle with Okita Soji. Magic shots are not very effective here because you won't have time to use them. Magatsu Warrior, Enenra, and the active skills Demon of Obsession and Demon of Pride played a super important role for me in this battle. As ninja tools, I chose Fire Shuriken, Thundering Calamity, and Infernal Calamity. I distributed my points with a bias towards intellect, because I used dual ninja swords. I also chose Skill and Magic. In this battle, I used the 6-piece Head of the Eager Ninja set and accessories that increase the damage from Fire Shuriken. Among the passive skills, Awakening, Ninjutsu Cultivation, and Throne Blade Counter play an important role. Of course, I can't do without the Evade skill, which is fundamental to my tactics. The tactic for fighting Okita Soji is to constantly restrain his activity with magic and Fire Shuriken. This does not negate the need to move around a lot and constantly dodge enemy attacks. But when the boss takes damage from elemental magic, he pauses for a moment, and sometimes even interrupts his powerful attacks if they are in the initial stages. That's why I constantly use Fire Shuriken, which explodes to stop the boss and also deals a lot of damage to him. Accordingly, in order for the boss to take constant damage, I first summon Magatsu Warrior, and then activate the Demon of Obsession skill. I alternate this skill with the Demon of Pride skill. During the fight, I constantly move around using dodges, and when the opportunity arises, I approach the boss and perform a series of simple attacks. In fact, this enemy is weakest in close combat, and his strength lies in long-range attacks. But I am so used to defeating all bosses from a distance that my conscience does not allow me to switch to close combat. Thundering Calamity and Infernal Calamity deal a lot of damage to the enemy, so these skills should be used as soon as they are restored with perfect dodging. This significantly speeds up the entire battle. In general, Okita Soji doesn't have that much health, and if you bombard him with powerful attacks, you will quickly end this battle. I was planning to switch to the second tab of my magic abilities, where Enenra and the Demon of Ebvi skill are located, but it didn't come to that. The boss took a lot of damage from my skills and lost quickly. This battle was difficult for me in terms of understanding when to dodge. The enemy's attacks are very fast and unexpected. In most situations, I took damage because I didn't have time to react to the boss's attack. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I also recommend watching other videos on the topic of Nioh 3, where I explain how to complete confusing quests and defeat all the bosses in the game. See you in the next video, and take care, my friend.